Hello and welcome back to After the End. We almost have all the land that we need in order to create America. We're just missing one singular piece of land and a little bit of fame. Now, the piece of land that we're missing is actually Washington. Now, the problem with Washington is we've seen our vassal take it and we've seen it revert back to the presidency without us being involved at all. There wasn't another war, there wasn't another election, we've just seen it revert back. So, what I think we're going to do is we're going to completely ignore this for now. We're going to basically just assume that this is done. We're going to get legendary figure for a level of fame, and then we're going to come back to this. And we'll win a war, we'll take Washington, and then we'll immediately press the button for this decision. And I think that's how we're going to handle it. We're just going to ignore it and do it last. So, having said that, that means the only thing that we're actually focusing on is getting our level of fame up. Now, our level of fame is currently one below the level it needs to be at, which is not that bad. The problem that we have is that we need 12,500 fame in order to move to the next level. Now, fame and prestige, if you don't know, are a 1-to-1 ratio going up. So every point of prestige will give you 1 point of fame as you gain prestige. It doesn't work the other way around. So if you lose prestige, you don't lose fame. So basically, anything that can get us prestige will get us fame. Now, the easiest way, I think, then, of getting fame is to have a look at the titles can be created thing. So you can see here that if we spend 200 gold, it will give us 300 prestige, which is pretty good. Like, that's a very, very solid way of gaining prestige. We have two problems with it here. If I spend the money to create all of these titles, I will run out of money before I get to the fame that I need to get to. The second problem is, even if I had the money, I don't have the titles, as in I don't have enough titles to create. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I think what we have to do is we just have to say, okay, I'm not gonna get fame through doing that. I don't really have any other solid way of gaining prestige really quickly. We're gonna have to gain prestige the way the game intends you to, via events and via activities, and then when we get close enough, then we can create a bunch of titles and then off we go. Now, the other thing that we should be doing while we're waiting and for our prestige to go up is we should be having a look at building, we should be having a look at activities, and basically anything else that's been sitting around that would be helpful. And we should be having a look at things that will increase our income so that when we go to wars after this, we actually have the income to support them. So, what are we going to start with? I think we're going to start with a university trip. And the reason for this is the earlier we do it, the better. If we can do a university trip right now, if we don't get to max education, we can do another one when we're 55, which is not actually going to be that useless. I think that would still be pretty good if we did it at 55, assuming that we're going to live that long. So, it can only really be done now, because if we wait any longer, we're not going to be able to do 2 within this character's lifetime if we need to. So that's reason number 1. And reason number 2 is, the earlier we do it, the earlier we have the stats that we get from it, which will be pretty nice. Also, it's an activity which can get us a bunch of prestige and other such things, so it all seems to be something towards the path that we want to go on. We also have a huge pile of money, which means that doing it now is probably the only time that we're going to be able to do it, because we're not going to have this much money just built up naturally without going to wars and ransoming a bunch of people. So, university. Now, people have been talking about university, and they said if I build a grand temple in one of our holy sites, that would actually be better for going to university. The logic is that because the faith is not hostile to mine, because it's our holy site, that it should give us better results, and I think it will also be cheaper, and that would be great. Currently, we don't have that decision. I don't know where that decision has gone. Maybe you have to hold the land directly, maybe it has to be a direct vassal of yours who holds the land. I have no idea what the exact restrictions are on it. All I'm going to say is next time we see a decision to create a grand temple, we'll do it. But for now, as there aren't any, let's have a look at hosting a university visit. Are there any holy site ones here? Let's see, because these all say university. University, 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 Yeah, looks like all the ones at the start of the game are all universities. None of them are holy site ones. Interesting. So I just want to zoom in so I can have a look at all of these. Yeah, they're all like... Oh, there we go. There's some up here as well. No, they're all universities. None of them are holy site based ones. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Let's click on Boston here. But you can see here that we get +3 because it's university, but -2 because local faith is hostile. If you went to a temple, in theory, that wouldn't be there. But I guess you wouldn't have the university pluses, and you'd have something else there, so who knows. Anyway, we're going to go to Boston because it's close. Although we could go to Montreal or something if we want to go further afield, I suppose. We could deliberately go further. Let's clear this out, actually, for a second. Where else could we go? I know that when we started this character, we started down here, so I don't really feel like there's any great need to do that. But we could go to Washtenaw over here and go to this university, which would be a little bit away. Yeah, it would give us an opportunity if we went this way to go to a bunch of holy sites. Yeah, that would be... Or not holy sites, a bunch of points of interest. Some of which might be holy sites, but I just said the wrong word. Let's put a caravan master in here. Ooh, 35 like travel safety. That's incredible. Okay, that makes our life a lot easier. Yeah, and let's just customize our route and figure out where we want to go. So I might actually go this... Wait, where's this one? Oh, that must be the one next to it. This one? Oh. Okay. Any idea which one of these is the one that the thing is on? Oh, it looked like it was Hartford. Yeah, it looks like it's Hartford. Is that right? Yes, okay, it says it there actually. We're going to go up to Hartford. Then we're going to go to Boston, which is that one. I don't know why these aren't lining up with where it is, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Then... probably want to go up to Jackman. Let's go up here. That's not Jackman. Which one is Jackman here? None of them look like a Jack. None of them look like... Oh, there's Jackman. Wow, it's all the way over here. Like, this one's just so far off. Okay. Quebec. There it is. Okay, that one's pretty close. Okay. So then after that, how far out do we want to go? We could go all the way out here. What are we getting here? Stewardship, stewardship. Could go out and then come back in this way. Yeah, that could work. Like go out there and then in there. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Let's go over there. Then I'm going to go down. Well, that was the right one, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one's also where it actually is. Then we're going to head south to that one. Then we're going to go here. Cross the river. And then that brings us almost in. But we're actually going to cut back to Detroit and then come in there. Right, then on the way back, we're going to go... Sorry, that's the wrong one. On the way back, we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. Go across to Pittsburgh. Back into Niagara Falls. Oh. That's not Niagara Falls, apparently. Hey, somebody did ask if Niagara Falls existed. There you go. The answer is yes. We'll see if it has a building on it, actually, as well. Now that we've naturally found it. Toronto... Are we actually going there? Yep, that's fine. Then we're going to go to Richmond. That's actually Ottawa. Never mind. Which is... Which one of these? That one. There you go. It's the one with the city in the middle of it. Okay. Then I want to go all the way into Montreal. Which is that one. Yep, that's right. Just waiting for it to glow. Then we want to go to Montpellier. Then Saratoga Springs, which is that one. And then that's us back. Wonderful. That's our trip to university. Apply. Now, what's dangerous on the trip? Forest. Okay. I will hire a forest guide. They're still dangerous, apparently. Wow. A chance of danger 1%. Apparently. Oh, on that one. But on this one, forest holder's opinion. Oh, does this person hate me or something? Let's hire mercenary guards as well. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Need to do a little bit of customizing of the routes. So after this one, we're going to head in here. Then we're going to go around it. Yeah, that seems good. Apply. There's now nowhere dangerous. I'm going to go max here. This is a very expensive trip. So you see it costs 200 extra piety because it's a hostile faith. Does it cost any more money? It's actually the same amount of money, so that's not that bad. And our plan is to study hard because we want to get the education upgrade. I've never really tried. I think I tried it once. The Godalardic lifestyle. I don't really know what benefit it gives you because none of the events really seemed incredible, but maybe there are some really good ones in there. Maybe it's actually a better way to get your... So I'm just checking that. It's glowing, right? I think so. Yeah. I think that's glowing. Let me see a glowing one. Yeah, it's just some glow more than others. I don't actually know if that is glowing. Oh, see, these are glowing. That isn't. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know whether that other lifestyle thing is actually better, but or can be better, or what benefit it gives, but I know what benefit I get out of the yeah, I know what benefit I get out of study hard, and it's the one that I want, so that's fine. Okay, clear that. Clear that. We're gonna go to here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right, apply. Right. That all seems good to me. Let's start our university visit. Right. So now we're off on our university trip. Anything else we want to do? Well, we're a little low on money, but I think in Manhattan, we could probably upgrade something. I suspect I just want to upgrade my workshops. That'll give me even cheaper skirmisher stuff. Seems good. And then Westchester, let's also just upgrade the workshops. Let's make the men-at-arms maintenance cheap on those things. Cool. Also, we now have a regent. Our regent's goal is now to earn us money. Because that'll be good. Caught outside. Opportunity to rest. We'll take the stress loss. Guardian Angel. While passing through the hills of Bristol, my mother Elizabeth barely sidesteps a hidden snake's nest, alerted by the sharp eye of my courtier Pearl. Elizabeth, you need to be more careful. Let's see. Quick thinking there, Pearl. Sure. Got some diplomacy lifestyle experience. That's good. Band of 2. Do we give food to the child? It gives us kind ruler. Yeah, I think so. And increases cultural acceptance, although I think we're at 100%, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll give food to the child. It's acceptable. We have the money and it lowers our stress, so it's fine. Don't want to be down to earth. Remember, losing prestige is not actually the worst thing ever because it doesn't lower our fame. So yeah, I'll be down to earth. Let's give me that health boost. That's fine. Right. And now we continue traveling. More diplomacy lifestyle experience. Also, just noticed house member Representative Joel has now got Fayetteville. Okay, where's this? Oh, well done. Joel is the brother of Enzo. Well, that makes perfect sense then. Okay then. More lifestyle experience. Land of milk and fish. I'm going to ignore our chance to fish, instead increase our speed that we travel. I'm definitely not going to do the one that can chop your leg off. There is a new powerful family, House Albion. Bovine Bounty, we've had this one before. Let's get development growth in the capital, although let's see if there's anything else we want. Oh, development growth in the capital seems good then. Right, carrying on. Foreign treat. My liege, it's not a secret my heart has found a new home away from home. Alas, my soul aches for Peter. My love, my desire knows no end. His eyes, his hair. I long just for a salute. I die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with him. You can both be in our court. That's fine. It's not a problem. Oh yeah, I need the successor here to life. Let's seek a worthy one. Costs us prestige, but again, spending prestige doesn't matter. Also, apparently, yes, influenza is a thing in the mod. Like, there's a lot more of it, and there can be, like, strong influenzas and weak influenzas, and basically, a lot of the time, it's not going to be worth worrying about, essentially. Homeward bound. After a long day of travel, the horizon starts to bleed into warm colours. I take a moment to pause, close my eyes, breathe. Careful, my caravan leader, Lady Bernice screams, pointing at the tiger beyond the path we follow. What looks like a small rodent is running into the wild, chasing after it. An orange figure I easily recognise. Well, that's not good. I will send Bernice after Hobbs. Fantastic. Bernice has got Hobbs, so we can have Adventurous Pet, or I'll never take my eyes off you again. We'll have the Adventurous Pet. We don't need the stress loss. Joy of the hunt. As I travel through the forests of Malartic, I come across a group of hunters. They allow me to follow along the hunt for a little while, pointing out some specifics in their technique and some tracking clues unique to this area. And say perhaps they can train me, we gain some experience? Sure, why not? Hey, Stewardship Lifestyle perk. Let's grab ourselves Detailed Ledgers. So we're currently at 39.2. We are now at 39.7. It's not a huge amount because we don't have that many Republican vassals. By Republican, it doesn't mean High Republican because that's actually administrative. What it means is people who hold like cities. That's a bad example. It's meaning people like this. This would be a Republican vassal for us because they're a Republic realm vassal. So, yeah, that's why it's not that much money. It's not every vassal we have, it's just some of them. Do I want the extra building materials? It's quite a lot, but I think I will buy the extra building materials so we can build things in Manhattan for cheaper. Seems good to me. House Sykes is now a powerful family. Any more experience? What are these? Request divorce. Okay. They request alliance. You would like to be my ally, Joel. Okay, I accept. Okay, Joel would like to break up with this person. Okay, it's acceptable. I don't care, essentially. Like, neither of you matter to me. How are we doing on the other things here? We're quite close to a lot of perks. Okay. I was wondering. Rare trinkets. Do I want to buy the Bejeweled Codex of Regulation that I can't use? No. No, I don't think I will, actually. Hey, I just realized we're getting prestige from visiting all these points of interest as well. That's nice. We'll be pushing our level of fame up, or at least some of the points of interest. Hospitable hospices. Yeah, definitely not going to choose the option that can kill me. So I guess I will spend the option that bankrupts me. Cool. That's fine. We'll get the money back soon. We've now arrived at university and it'll start in 6 months. Yeah, see, we didn't get prestige for that one, but some of the points of interest get us prestige, which is cool. Have a gander. I will spend some prestige in order to make it much more successful. Wonderful. Peter Feenan may be appointed as life. Okay. There you go, Peter. Back in here. Merchants in search of cocoa. I get Meacham exports. Okay. Sounds like a deal. It's acceptable. We finished some of our workshop stuff, which is good. I'm going to do a learning challenge that'll mean that I don't lose any stress and will in fact make our studies much more successful. That didn't seem like that moved along as far as it should have. Although I've been thinking that this bar for university visits is a little bit odd, because usually it ends just before 3, but actually it's like we get the 3 bonus, so it feels weird. So tell me how much you need for each tier? No. Okay. Anyway, one of the boys. Universities and centres of higher education are always bustling hives of socialisation. In these hallowed halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it can be helpful to make friends and feel part of a community. These, at least, are my first thoughts when Ernestine approaches me, the smell of moonshine on her breath. Join me and my friends, Curly. Prove to us the might of our vice president by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. To be more successful, or I can roll the dice here and become slightly more successful. I'm going to say no thanks. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, look at that. It is actually moving up quite quickly now. That's good. Eccentric ideas. I don't have any time for your nonsense, Veronica. Holding a grudge, apparently. Yeah, so we're apparently 1 point below level 2 right now, it claims. Okay. Schools of thought. I am going to use my learning to make us massively more successful by convincing them that my school of thought is correct. Impress my teachers, and I'm now above level 3 and well on the way to level 4. Fantastic. Still moving up. We're only 5 points away. One good event will get us there. Let's see how this goes. One event. Party of peasants. There's some peasants who've broken in. I'm going to recruit the peasants to my court, make us slightly more successful. Now at 98 apparently, that wasn't quite there. Oh, there you go, level 4. Fantastic, I lost Grey Eminence because I've now gained Virtuos Arbitrator, which gives us martial, diplomacy, personal scheme potential, even more diplomacy and martial lifestyle experience, offer vassalization acceptance up, war score from offering hostages, and max war score from offering hostages up. It's very, very good. Do I want to recruit Georgina? Not really, no. And we got a book as well. The book is not as impressive, but cool. So we got a bunch of things. So now I can go in here and take a whole bunch of stuff. Do I want Patriarch? We can get straight to it. Or we can get towards True Ruler. We can get 3 towards True Ruler. That's probably pretty good, yeah. Let's go for this one, and this one. So that gets us 4% monthly prestige per powerful vassal in the council, which I think will be pretty nice. Yeah, cool. So now we're making 8 prestige a month. Cool. Right. And because our diplomacy is higher, we get more monthly prestige as well from that. And because our diplomacy is higher, people like us better. It's great. And because our martial is higher, our army costs less. So that's all good stuff. It's all fantastic. Oh, and this is just telling me about my book, which I already know about because I paid for it. Alright, dangerous faction. Which one? Peasants' rabble is dangerous. Alright, not a lot we can do about that then. Right. It's fine. Don't need to seclude the capital. We're okay here. Alright. Keep working our way up. Hard workers. Let's get development growth in Manhattan. We're currently at 62 development in Manhattan. Nice. Okay. Level of influence has gone up, which is great. Oh, I said I was going to check Niagara Falls for something. Fishmongers Guild. So the Holding of Elizabeth can get the small harbor. Tell me more about your business in Fair City. Or give me money. Where is the Holding of Elizabeth? It's over here. We don't hold it directly. Just give me the cultural acceptance. That'll be fine. Right. Although it's definitely cheap for a trade port. Niagara Falls, yes. Is there a thing here? Yes. It gives you these benefits. So, defender advantage, which kind of makes sense, and then a little bit of renown and stuff. Yeah, it's alright. It's not incredible. Tip the host. I'm definitely not going to pay you any money for me staying there. I'm also not going to give you a hook for me staying there. I'm instead going to take 450 gold from you. Even though it's against our better nature. Right, language barrier. There is no language barrier, so we get prestige, and we can progress faster in this travel. Wonderful. I'm going to grab Neither of these matter, so I guess men-at-arms maintenance per dread, because we may have dread. Yeah. Guess that's fine. Oh, neighbors can be vassalized now. Patricia can be vassalized. Alright. I'll vassalize you. And who else? Saga Haddock can be vassalized. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll vassalize both of you. Knight Errant. I'm going to convince him to give me some money. Got Patricia. Huge amount of land over here as well. And that actually gets us a border of these guys as well, who might want to be my vassal. Not quite, but, you know, maybe soon. Maybe soon. And we got them as well. Great. Okay. I don't suppose any of these guys want to be my vassal, like Inner Lake. No, he's not really feeling it. You want to be my vassal? No? Okay. You? No. Alright, fair enough. More diplomacy, lifestyle experience. I'm going to repair these, even though I don't really need to. Well, I don't need to because I could just let them be destroyed, but I like to actually know what things are like, going to be destroyed rather than all going into a list. I guess I should have given it away maybe, but anyway, doesn't matter. Right, let's make our way back. I'm not going to recruit random people to my army. Or lifestyle experience, that's learning. Learning is a pretty easy single point. We put it into anatomical studies because it makes your personal physician just generally better. So, as a single point, it's almost certainly going to be your best option. Right. Where Hudsonians gather. So I can get myself some prestige here, visit their courthouses, or increase our cultural acceptance, which is currently 53%. I'll just gain the prestige. That's fine. So yeah, we're a little bit further along. We're about, yeah, we're less than 12,000 fame away now, but yeah, still need a little bit more. Right, and get famous visitor here for 10 years. Sure, why not? And we have arrived back. Wonderful. And now we're back in charge. That's good. So, what do we need to do now? We could hold court. It's probably not a bad idea. We have money. Costs us prestige, but we could gain prestige. My lord, I come from the religious community of Montmagny in the county of Montmagny. There, wise and pious men have been collecting and preserving the traditional knowledge of Quebecois culture for centuries. As a sign of our goodwill, I offer to you this precious anthology of Quebecois text translated into your own language. We hope you will accept it and gain a new perspective into our people. So I can accept it, and that's fine. I can say stay and teach me more. And we get bilingual readings here. And we get prestige and court grandeur and increases the cultural acceptance. That just seems better. Or I don't care. Yeah, why don't you come join my court? Yeah, stay and teach me more. My guest, Colonel Jackie, comes forward, apprehensively escorted by her husband, Piotr, who seems in a bad temper. My lord, Baron Daneggia is trying to seduce my wife. Don't care. Child of the court. I will find him a home. Wonderful. My business here is done. Great. Let's just finish there. And we've now inherited the district of Up County. From Ebenezer. How did Ebenezer die? A bout of influenza. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. So, just want to go to my siblings here. Heart failure. Wounds. Measles. Suicide. Measles. Beast. Drowned. Savaged by a lion. Out of influenza. Wounds. Killed in a storm at sea. And maimed by a wild beast. Every single one of them has died horribly, not of natural causes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to give Bruno, my nephew, this land. Because it kind of makes sense to give Bruno, my nephew, this land. There you go. You can have the land. Yeah. And he quite likes us because we gave him a ton of land. And I guess I'm going to vote for my son, Enzo, to be my heir right now. I vote for Enzo. I vote for Enzo. I still vote for Enzo. Wonderful. We get 284 votes for ourselves, so yeah. We're basically just influencing the election. Like, whoever we choose basically just wins now, I think, in terms of our influence on the election. We'll see. We'll see. I guess if everyone voted for someone else, maybe they would win, but I don't think that'll happen. Thank you for the free prestige. Really appreciate that one there. Nice, some extra renown. Oh, and we can get a new thing here. So, architected ancestry is good. This one's not that important. Efficient interpreters, I don't think we need right now either. Maybe I just go this way, architected ancestry, and then octogenarians I don't really care about, but we could do this one and try and get a trait to be more common. Sure. Which trait would I like to be more common? That's a difficult question. I kind of feel like quick is generally just the best out of these. Yeah, I think probably quick. I think quick makes sense here. We don't really have that in our family right now either, so that I think would be good. So let's grab that. So now there's going to be a higher chance of people in our family getting quick, which I think just seems fantastic. Good. Right, should we hold another activity? Maybe a hunt. Let's hold a... Oh, I need a master of the hunt as well if I'm holding a hunt. Go with you. Oh, I also should have a seneschal as well, because they can make everyone else better at their jobs. That seems good. Wet nurse. By aptitude, I'm going to go with Rita. And I'm paying a little bit more for all these people, but that's okay. Don't really need the antiquarian just yet. Don't need the garden hermit. Don't need any of them. Groundhog keeper I still have. I think that's mostly fine. What's court scholar? Oh, this is our new one, right? Cultural fascination, progress, and learning. Ooh, nice. So we get 10% faster progress, and we get some learning on it. And if I click this, I also get 10% lifestyle experience. Nice. Huge fan. Right. Neighboring rulers are winning wars. That's good. Coffee for sale. Sure, I'll get your coffee. Let's have a little look at Ohio. Does Ohio have a coffee shortage? Oh, Ohio's not buying any of my stuff right now. Oh. Hello, Ohio. I'm here to sell you everything, as we've been doing for generations. There you go, maple syrup. Yeah, nice. Then sugar cane, definitely. Nice. And now our income's coming back here. Tixinda die. Nice. Wait, did her entire face change as I gave her more stuff? Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, that looks good to me. We're exporting everything to Ohio, which is now earning us a ton more money. Also, that's now moved us up to level 3 or 4-ish of merchant, which is very nice. Okay, cool. And now we chill. Peasants lots to serve their lord. Yeah, let's do a little war. Ah, you're raising them right next to where I can get my men at arms for or like raised instantly. That's good. You know what? I think I'll lead this army myself. Yeah. So men at arms raised. Let's attack. Okay. So that got us 36 fame. So there is a way of getting fame through battles. It's just like, it's not great. Right. Leader Paul. Paul, kind of thinking I'm going to execute you. It would stress me out. That's okay. I'll take the stress. It has raised my dread though, which is nice. So men at arms maintenance will be a little bit cheaper as well now. Awesome. Let's disband our army. There we go. So that's all fine. We were re-elected. Hey, that gets us prestige. Happy about that. And how far away are we now? We're now about 11,500. So, still quite a way away. Is there actually a faction that's dangerous? This one, apparently. But I guess once we reinforce our troops slightly, it won't be as dangerous. Although, you know what I could also do? Just top these guys up to their max, and that would help. Do I want to do the same here? Kind of feel like I do, yeah. I'm going to invest all into that. Just because we want that faction to be dead. So let's just invest a little bit. Yeah, now the faction's dead because those are reinforcing. Cool. Well, for now, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.